So, hi Sagittarius, my name is Chris and this is your reading for October. Picking up the energies, 7 of Pentacles. By the way, I'm doing the Celtic cross for you. Judgment card picks out Queen of Wands. Fire energy. So, and let's just dive right in. Let's just keep the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and I'm just dealing as it comes. There's a 4 of Swords in the center of your Celtic cross, crossed by the 2 of Wands. So you're making plans, you're preparing for something. Let's just say this is the crown with the 2 of Cups, and the foundation is fast energy. Okay, change is coming. We're coming from a time of worrying, overthinking. What should I do? Maybe you had making plans, but you're about to start. The secret here is to you got the 2 of Wands here and the 2 of Cups. So you're thinking it through, and you're coming from a place where you were overthinking and worrying too much, right? And the secret to all of your plans is to just make peace with your decision, I would say. I mean, right now you're no longer in this worrying, overthinking energy. You're kind of letting it sink in, you're meditating about it, and you're about to make a decision. And the secret is to make it from a peaceful heart. Do not, whatever you're doing next, right? Whatever you're doing next, do not do it out of a scarcity mindset. Do not do it out of you don't have anything to prove, you know? You don't have anything to fight, by the way. So make peace with whatever you were worried about, right? And all the naysayers, all the people who tell you, oh, you can't do it, let them. Don't fight them. Don't prove them wrong. You know, you don't need to explain anything. You don't, you know, all these naysayers, all these worries that you've got, all these, maybe you're a little scared, maybe you're a little anxious about this big decision. You know, it seems to be a big decision. You got the world in your hand and you're overlooking the landscape, you're making plans. But you know what? You're about to go. And the way to really go is you have to push aside all the worries and all the resistance. And you have to go not to prove something to somebody, but because you feel it's the right decision for yourself, right? You got everything you need. All the strengths, all the possibilities are aligned, and you got all the skills and all the tools, basically, that you need. So that's the Page of Pentacles. Then there's the lush garden in the outside position. That's the 9 of Pentacles. Very beautiful energy. So low-hanging fruits, right? Whatever you're going for. I say this again. Don't do it because you want to prove yourself. Don't do it to prove someone else wrong. Don't make yourself dependent on other people's energies. Concentrate on your own energy. What do you want? What is important for yourself, right? And don't do it because you're trying to prove someone wrong or trying to, you know, don't do it out of aggression or destructive emotions, right? Do it purely because you love it, because you want it, because it's your thing and you made your decision. And then the universe is totally on your side, giving you the 8 of Wands here. And there you are in your garden. Low-hanging fruits, right? Whatever you want, you can have it. 7 of Wands, right? And then, yeah, there all systems go, right? You planted your seeds, bottom of the deck, a few through. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. So you planted the seeds, you did the preparation, you worked for it, and now it's time to act, right? So you got the fastest night and the second fastest night. That's the fastest night is definitively the Knight of Swords, and then followed by the Knight of Wands, which is fire energy, which is kind of your energy. Make peace with all the naysayers, right? Don't try to prove them wrong with your action. Low-hanging fruits, you got everything you need. Queen of Cups is clarifying the Four of Swords, yeah. Three of Cups here, clarifying the Two of Wands. Yeah, the Moon card is clarifying the Two of Cups, right? So, I mean, this could mean that it's either someone in the outside world, right? That you have to make peace with and just disengage from, you know, the naysayers, right? But this could also mean, since it's clarified by the Moon card, that you have to make sure that it's not just about your plans, right? And where you want to go, but how do you feel about it? That's very important. So your plans, your sun aspect, so to speak, that's your intellect, and the heart space, that's the moon aspect, so to speak. They have to be in alignment, right? And if they are, if what you're doing does not just look good on paper, but it's actually something that means something to you, then by all means, go for it. And then the universe is totally supporting you. And then you will fairly soon, that's the outside position, so it has something to do with going into the world or engaging with the world or other people. There is your prize waiting for you, right? Low-hanging fruits, the ripes are grape, right? The grapes are ripe and you just have to pick them. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Seems to be a big decision to make here. Four of Pentacles, yes. That's also an indicator that it's your personal development. So whatever you're doing next, the next step is just ready, right? Four of Pentacles, holding on to what you've got, but you're kind of incomplete and you're keeping your distance from the city, but now it's time to complete yourself. And it seems like you complete yourself in the outside. There's your lush garden. There's your prize is in the outside position where you connect to the world around you, right? Yeah, you're getting there with the Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Again, the universe totally on your side. Wheel of Fortune, clarifying the Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Wands. That kind of came out. King of Pentacles. Yes, with the Seven of Wands and the Magician. Hello. Bottom of the deck, yes. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. So maybe, just maybe in the Dark Night of the Soul or whatever chapter came before that, that made you so a little exhausted and worried. During that, whatever chapter was not so nice, because there's a lot of darkness here in the past, right? With the, what's that? It's the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. You endured that and you used the time to plant your seeds and work on them, right? So you prepared yourself, you laid the foundation for everything good that is coming right now. And you just have to execute it. And to execute it, I say this again, your plans, your intellect, the sun aspect and the moon aspect have to work together, basically, right? Don't do it to prove something to other people, and don't do it to prove something to yourself. Meditate about it. Don't sit in bed and worry about it. Sleepless night, Nine of Swords energy. Meditate, and I said this to Leo as well, and I'm saying it to you too. If you're stressed out, do that. Shake yourself, right? And then you can meditate and you can go for a walk, because clarity of your emotions, clarity of your subconsciousness. What do I really want? What is important here for me? Why am I doing this? You know what you want to do. You're making plans, you're having a plan, and this is not just a plan, it's a passionate plan. Fire aspect, Sagittarius energy is totally fire energy, so you want to go and you want to, you know, shoot your arrow, so to speak, but take a moment of rest and ask yourself, why am I doing this? And if the reason is for myself, because it makes sense and it feels right, it's not just making sense on paper, it feels right, then you gotta go. And you're making it real, by the way. Magician is clarifying the Knight of Swords. So you got one moment of asking yourself, is this the right thing for me? And then you give it everything you've got, and the universe is totally on your side. Archangel Michael, the Blue Angel Oracle card. Eternal love and protection. I'm always with you, and in this moment I embrace you with my protective blue light. I loved you before the dawn of time and will continue to love you forevermore. My love is eternal. It never changes, for we are timeless souls. Together we have journeyed through the ages. We have been the light of the sun and the grass of the fields. Millions of Earth years have passed, and yet here we are. The same light still glows in our hearts, and the same grass carpets the fields with green. You have lived countless lives. I'm always with you, for I'm the sky above you and the endless love inside your heart. Archangel Michael is protecting you, eternal love and protection, and you must do it, charge it, whatever it is that you're doing, with that eternal love, you know, coming from a place of love and completion and self-respect and self-love. And everything is falling not apart, but in place. Everything is falling in place. Beautiful reading and fairly straightforward. So you just have to do what you need to do, right? And one more. Let's just... Yeah, let's take Turkey Spirit. 61. Give with gratitude and grace. Turkey Spirit message for you is that you always have the potential for manifestation. Turkey Spirit message for you is that Turkey Spirit's message for you is that you always have the potential for manifesting a rich reality. For the turkey represents generosity and celebration of abundance through giving to others. Give freely without expectation, and you shall receive for the manifestation of abundance. For the manifestation of abundance is happening right now. Align with it by sharing your good fortune with others. Whether you give money, loving guidance, the gift of listening, or kindness in any form, immerse yourself in the flow of generous abundance, being a channel for Turkey Spirit and the desire of Spirit to see all beings experience the blessings of plenty. Give with gratitude and grace from a wellspring of love and compassion, knowing that Spirit will respond by giving you all that you need in this moment and all moments to come. Yeah, what did I say? I mean, if you do it just because it looks good on paper or it makes sense up here, that's not going to cut it. It needs to be in alignment with your subconsciousness, and that means with your heart space. Give with gratitude and grace, Turkey Spirit. And let's just do one quote, and then I think, yeah, we are called to be that's the same quote that I had for, I think, Leo reading. We are called to be the architects of the future, not its victims. Buckminster Fuller. And you're totally being the architect here, you know, with the Knight of Swords clarified by the Magician and the Knight of Wands, and you're rushing outside into the garden full of low-hanging fruits, and you just have to pick the grapes. And yeah, that's all I got. Wonderful reading, wonderful blessing. And I think you brought it upon yourself. So you worked hard for this, and now it's payday, right? Now, Obadiah, my friend, I hope it resonates with you. Share, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it, and hopefully see you next time. Now, Obadiah, ciao.